Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to KOTOR II. Now, we need to get through this gas here in the mines. So what we'll do is we'll grab T3 here, and I believe it was access remote camera controls and look at the decontamination chamber. Attempt to shut down the decontamination system 3 spikes, which we have 5, so... There we go. Much better. Let's open the chamber up. And we are not dead. Huzzah! That gave us some good XP as well. So this should be the way into the Ebon Hawk. Low security. Yep. Come on, Adden. Need to follow your teammates. Now, what we got here? Med pack, repair kit, always good. Chemicals. Hey, it's our ship. And it's got some droids around it, unfortunately. So let's see what we have to do about taking care of that. First things first, though. We will grab all the things from the broken droids. Let's not worry about that for right now. Once they attack us, yeah. But a lot of this cargo isn't ours, I don't think. Heat Shielding Mark 1, Precision Chamber Mark 1. Got some upgrades. And that's cool because we can use T3 to upgrade our weapons. He is a very, very useful little droid. Now I guess you must be the last droid in this area. I saw some canisters over here. Leave no stone unturned. Environment underlay. Excellent. Now what about you? Footlocker. Atten, you're up.
Pure Pazak.
I like Pazak. That's a fun game. Alright. That is everything. Now we can take on the droid. And improve power attacks all around. Onward, Meetra! Oh, excellent. That's what I wanted to see. Well, that should be all from the Peragus mining facility. This is the loading ramp to the Ebon Hawk. Once aboard, you'll be leaving the mining facility for good. Alright. But I would really like to find Kreia. But she was buying us some time, so let's go ahead and enter the Ebon Hawk and get out of here.
Quick! We're gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's give the laser turret a workout.
Who said you could drive? Ooh. We got... Oh, hi! Sith Troopers! I don't remember this. Man, Sith Troopers looked so awesome. And this thing's got a belly gun, just like the Falcon. It was like a combination of the Emperor's Royal Guard and Cylons with all that silver metal. Hey. You guys go away, all of you. It's very convenient, for you all to show up right as we're leaving, I have to say. And I don't know, okay, this is not rapid fire, we can't just hold the mouse. Hey, no sir. You stay right there. Trying to... Yep. No, sir.
All right, let's get out of here.
Don't get cocky and dancing, Queen. Nice. Oh, there's Kreia. Your hand. What happened?
There is no time. We must leave.
Fair enough. The Harbinger's still docked, though. It shouldn't be able... Oh, never mind. I guess they undocked very quickly. Adden's a good pilot.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds.
Be positive!
Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
Okay. Can we jump to hyperspace?
Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us.
Okay. Is there anything you can do?
I'm doing all I can, and that's not enough. What'd you do to make these guys so mad? Well, either they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova.
Neat. Alright, just do your best to keep your distance. We'll get out of this yet.
What are the asteroids? They can be destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
Ooh. Alright, there's got to be another way. Keep evading them until we clear the field and we'll try to jump to hyperspace.
Hold on! This is gonna get a little rocky.
Oh, they set off the reaction. So everything got destroyed anyway.
Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
Alright. Why were these Sith looking for me?
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
Alright. But I was exiled from the Jedi Order. I'm not technically a Jedi anymore.
Exile or not, the Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
Okay. What happened to the Jedi?
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings.
Okay. But those Jedi who survived, what happened to them?
Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed. The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi, and the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi, and those now lost.
Okay. Well, if any survivors still live, we need to warn them.
Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them.
Well, before you said the Harbinger was on its way to Telos.
Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Peragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Peragus.
Okay. Care to explain how you tracked me down?
You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
Alright. That's an unusual set of coincidences.
True. But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
Well, how do we get to Peragus in the first place?
I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to
He's so foul-mouthed.
Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
I will take T3 over Kreia any day of the week and twice on Sunday. He says he repaired the ship and got us to Peragus.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's going to claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
Oh, it's alright, little buddy. So how come I don't remember you rescuing me?
Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you sealed in one of the cargo holds.
Because we got sedated to all crap. Alright, well, we got away from the Sith. Now how do we stop them?
That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
Well, if we don't stop them, they're going to keep coming.
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
What do you mean?
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
This is if this is the definition of everything. Well, the Mandalorian Wars were my choice.
You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price. And in the end, you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
Alright. Yeah, there we go. A Jedi's life is sacrifice. It's a small price to pay. Actually, I like that one better, because technically she's not a Jedi. If evil is not fought, then we sacrifice the galaxy.
Your fool's words echo of a Jedi. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
See, I like T3 because he's the only one who seems to be even slightly nice. Well, you're right. She may need help. Can you handle things up here?
We're on autopilot until we hit Telos. Until then, a droid could fly this thing. Besides, I think our passenger could use your help.
What makes you say that?
I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
Well, she did get her hand chopped off. What are you talking about?
Are you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Minok. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Minok.
Of course.
I think she's just too proud to show any weakness. Especially in front of you.
Well, I'll go check on her then. Yay for light side points. And a level up. Oh, look at us. We have a nice, dignified pose there. And our constitution is at 15 now, which is cool. Do we have any new abilities? Got energy resistance, force deflection. That's cool. Alright. Everything is still good. But let's go ahead and talk to Kreia. Also need to talk to T3. And explore the rest of the Hawk. Cargo hold looks good. Got Atten in the cockpit. This is communications. Engine room seems good. I also need to break down a lot of this gear. Medical bay. Where is Kreia? Ah. That's not foreboding. This has a lot of dormitories. Oh dear. Now, is that the genuine article? Is that HK-47 and not HK-50? Well, only one way to find out. Hi! This looks like the remains of an HK unit, but older and more corroded than the one you encountered on Peragus. Its power core still carries a charge, but a number of critical parts appear to be missing. Let's diagnose the droid. Hey buddy. It looks as if this droid is missing 4 critical components. Its processor, a replacement droid chassis, the control cluster that's supposed to be stored in the chassis, and its vocabulator. Well, let's take the vocabulator and insert it into the core. Looks like we already had something. You've installed the droid's vocabulator. Alright, looks like that's stuff that we have to gather as the game goes on. Yeah, that's the leave the Ebon Hawk not while it's in hyperspace. That would be bad and make for a very short game. And I guess Kreia's in the one on the other side. This ship can hold a lot of people. Let's see what we got. There you are.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
Is there anything I can do about your hand?
This wound is a physical thing and will fade with time. It was necessary. Some things may only be learned from sacrifice.
Well, if I could, I would have protected you.
Save your pity. I am here to save you, not the other way around.
I gotta be Captain Whitebread here, you know? If we travel together, then we need to work together.
I do not need your condescension nor your lectures. If anyone needs training and guidance, it is you.
She's so pleasant. And what if you had died?
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
More extreme? I felt like my hand was dipped in molten carbonite.
Then the sensation you would feel upon my death might be less than that, though much quicker.
Would it have been lethal?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
Good call. Okay. Then we'll work together and try to be careful until we can fix this.
When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Peragus.
Let's hope. How could this bond have happened?
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
See, you and Kreia possess the Force Chain special ability. When either of you uses a force power on yourself, the other gains the benefit as well.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
I had a really interesting theory about the Exile and Kreia when I was first playing this game. Okay. When we were on Peragus, I could feel the Force again.
Indeed. And was it the same as before?
It was like a whisper at the edge of hearing.
If my suspicions are correct, perhaps the damage the Jedi Council did was not as permanent as they thought. It is not an easy thing to cut one off from the Force.
Wait, the Jedi did this to me?
What did you believe? That you suddenly lost your connection with the Force without reason?
I'm not at all surprised considering what they did to Revan. But to cut one off from the Force, it's like losing all of your senses at once.
Indeed it is. It is much like losing one's ability to listen, or being put into a deep sleep, unable to awaken to the galaxy around you. Such a thing has been done before, when Jedi have pronounced sentence on their own, and exiled them as they did you.
Okay. She'd be kind of blind to this, but I don't believe the Jedi would inflict such a punishment on someone. It seems too cruel.
If not the Jedi, then what did you think was the cause of such a loss?
I had thought the Mandalorian War's the cause. I did much that I'm not proud of.
War leaves many scars, but rarely does it blind one to the Force. If anything, conflict and challenge may make the connection stronger, more intense. No matter what horrors you experienced in the war, no matter who you served, it is unlikely that the Force would be lost to you unless another factor was involved.
Can my connection to the Force be healed?
It is possible that such a thing can be undone. Still, even so, the chances of the Jedi undoing such a thing for a traitor is a slim thing at best, assuming they yet live.
Well, slim is better than none.
Our link may have had other consequences. Perhaps you can hear the Force again, distantly, through me. If so, then there is hope. I may be able to teach you, train you to feel the Force again. And if you will not allow me to help you, then other Jedi must train you, or undo the damage they have done.
But there are no more Jedi, allegedly.
Then I am your only hope, as you are mine. We are a sad pair, you and I, to defend the galaxy against such a thing. I offer to train you to become strong again, to know the ways of the Force, and to hear the Force sing within you as it once did.
Okay. I'd welcome whatever aid you offer.
Then our training shall begin. Whenever I travel with you, I shall impart what I can to you through my words and presence.
Okay, let's see if there's anything else that any other information I can get from her.
Ask, and I will answer.
Okay. Yeah, I need to know more about the Sith hunting us.
These Sith, they seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split.
First split?
Yes, the Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith, but in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did.
But these Sith seem different.
In a manner of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked.
So it's not about territory like it was with Revan and Malak. Okay, well... I've never seen Sith assassins like those on the Harbinger.
I believe them to be the result of special teachings. Their apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives. The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after Peragus, I fear that you will be no longer shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come.
Bring them on!
Ask.
Alright, let's see here. So what do we do now?
I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it.
Is there any place we can retreat to?
It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths will take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
Okay.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit, and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
Alright. He's not a fool, but he does feel odd to me.
He is a fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not up. Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first, and his allies next.
Influence gained Kreia, influence lost Kreia. So, no... no, change there. Oh, are we stuck? There we go. Well, let's talk to T3, and then I think we'll go ahead and... Well, I hear him. Where are you, T3? And what we... Ebon Hawk container. Ooh. Broken item. Hey, it's our... We have a Jedi robe. How about that? I hope our saber wasn't in there. That would be very, very unfortunate if it were. But let's go ahead and get out of this and into... Because we feel the Force again. There we are. Back in the saddle. We'll have to build another saber here soon. Where did you go, T3? There you are. Okay. Well, do you know where that HK droid in the cargo bay came from? So there's an influence failure. We're gonna have to wait on that. Looks like you've suffered a lot of damage over the years. How much damage? A lot. At least a full game's worth. So you lost a lot of programs in your behavior core, in addition to the damage to your frame? Poor guy. Well, I'm sure you'll gain that skill back. I'm glad to have you along. You're the only one here who isn't really a prick. That's right. Well, we can have... Our repair seems to be decent. You look like you're in need of some routine maintenance. Alright, just sit still. This won't take long. Good thing, maybe? Whoops. Well, maybe the job was a little tougher than I thought. He's like, yeah. Alright. Well, I'll try again when I've trained in my skills a little more. But we gained some influence, which is cool. And we will go ahead and end the episode here, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, go ahead and click like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. I will see you next time. Later days, everyone.